So the video I made about censorship yesterday got censored and put in limited state about an hour after I uploaded it. And, I'm not sure how they moved so quickly on the video. Maybe it had something to do with the tags that I was using, because I did use in my tags, not in my title, but hashtag Wall Street Journal kills kids, right? And I know that would probably be like something that would get me banned or put in limited state if I put that in the title. That's why I didn't. But I guess maybe the algorithm was searching for that because it was censored on Twitter. They didn't let that go trending, even though thousands of people were retweeting it and stuff. So, I'm guessing anybody who was had that in their title or their tags probably got preemptively censored or whatnot. But at least I didn't get a strike, and it was just put in limited state. But that is just for now. And maybe it has something to do with some of the hate followers that follow me, because I got like, I don't know, 4 or 5 of you fuckers that watch every one of my videos and down likes it and then leaves like comments calling me a racist or some bullshit. But it's funny that it got censored and my video was talking about censorship. It's just comical. And Ralph Retort is getting even more censored now since that video came out. Now all of his channels have been removed, and now he's going to start, I think he started to live stream on this site called D Live, and I'll put in a link in the description. And it seems like a pretty good site so far. It's like mostly a streaming site. It's got like a chat thing, just like YouTube, that actually lasts the entire time. Like even after the stream is done, it's just continuous. And it's an interesting site. I suggest you check it out. There's also another one, stream.me, that I think was reaching out to Ralph after people found out what happened to him. And the Daily Caller released an article about it. InfoWars interviewed about it. Paul Joseph Watson retweeted it. So it might get some actual coverage, which is good, right? We need people to find out how scummy Wall Street Journal really is, because this journalist by the name of Yori Ko is the one that pretty much started this whole thing. She contacted Ralph Retort to try to get like a message or a comment from him before releasing this article. And as they were talking about her on the stream, it got pulled down. And then they went to another stream that got pulled down. And as I said earlier, now all of their streams are taken down. And just today, the article was released, or yesterday, and it's called Hate Speech on Live Super Chats Test YouTube. So essentially, the Ralph Retort got his channel taken down because of his super chats, which is such a stupid precedent to set. And I know people are going to be like, oh, well, what if we do super chats on these liberals channels and say some hateful things about Jews? Will they be taken down? And as we know, no, that's not the case. They're going to apply these rules subjectively. It's only going to be people that they don't like or that are on the right who are going to be held accountable for their super chats, just like Gab is held accountable for that, that mass murderer guy that killed all those Jews in the synagogue. And just like my video yesterday that was put in limited state, this is all like the basis of this article starts with after Robert Bowers stormed the Tree of Life synagogue in Pittsburgh on October 27, far-right personality Ethan Ralph launched a live stream on YouTube to discuss the shooting that claimed 11 lives. Soon some viewers began paying to have their comments featured on the live chat scrolling alongside the streaming video. So, just like I said in my other video, they're going to use this shooting just like they used Charlottesville to go and justify censoring all these people. They censored, I think, Red Ice. They gave them a strike. Shane Dawson, a bunch of other people have also been censored. And, this is why we need to start moving over to other sites. And I think this D-Live site is a type of blockchain or whatever. So that's good. And Gab is coming back soon with a new site or provider. So, that is also a good thing. So hopefully they come back even stronger. But as we see, we can't rely on YouTube. We can't rely on these platforms because they're just trying to edge us out little by little. But, that's why we need to build up other things like Minds, like Gab, this DLive, Stream.me, because without these things, we're just going to have these monopolies, and we could try breaking them up. Maybe that is an option, but we need to do something now. Getting legislation and changing laws takes a lot of time, takes a lot of political will. What we need to do is think ahead of our opponents and create platforms that they cannot censor. And that is pretty much the only way forward, other than, making some legislation that is maybe far into the future, far down the road. So, it really sucks what happened to Ralph. Hopefully, most of his audience will go to DLive, because I will, or to Stream.me. Hopefully, I don't know, Mine starts streaming, Gab gets back up and starts some type of streaming thing, because it is bullshit. He should not be held accountable for his fucking super chats. That is insane. And for St. Jude, for this Wall Street Journal to put pressure on St. Jude, this hospital that is helping these cancer kids, they're like, oh, did you know all the money that you got, this $27,000, you actually got it from these white supremacists and stuff? And it's like, what? Ralph is not a white supremacist either way. He's just willing to have some of them on his channel. Like, his wife is like some Indian or Pakistani girl or some shit, right? So it's like, I don't think he's a white supremacist, because if he was, he wouldn't be married to her. And I know I'm gonna get a comment, you can still be a white supremacist and marry a black woman. It's like, just shut the fuck up, go away. Okay, George Washington or something had a black slave wife, whatever, fuck off. It's stupid. He's not a white supremacist. They are not. They were like the #1 nightly show. They had a great show. I watched it most nights. Very entertaining. And, it's a shame that they're going after them. And I knew right after this fucking synagogue thing, that's what they're going to do. They mentioned, I don't know, JF in this story as well. I'll read a little bit more of it. But he's like, during the live stream, which YouTube said Mr. Ralph has since deleted, one user paid £2 to write, how you get a Jewish girl's number, roll up her sleeve. So anything now, you gotta be careful. You say Jewish things in super chats, now you're gonna get censored, right? And if that is the case, you know how easy it is for people that aren't even on the alt-right or whatever to come in and then spend money to do hate speech type super chats just to discredit you. It's very fucking easy. But as we know, the same logic is not going to be applied to anybody on the left. They can say whatever the fuck they want. Nobody is going to censor them. So, I'm going to put a link in the description for DLive, for Stream.me, and for, any other site that I can think of that is an alternative tech media site. And you guys should go over there, start a subscription, and start posting content there, and trying to build up these other platforms, because we can't wait for legislation and stuff. Something needs to be done now. We need at least some place that people can congregate, that at least some of their fans can go and watch these entertaining live streams, because it's bullshit, right? Like, it angers me so fucking much that these petty fucking journalists, and like this girl who wrote this article too, protected her account, right before releasing all this information, because she knew she was going to get a bunch of shit from this, which she should. You're a petty motherfucker getting these people censored, getting people to have their money refunded that they gave to these innocent kids that have cancer. The only reason they're really doing that is because they don't want the alt-right or people on the right, because Ethan Ralph is not on the right, or alt-right. They want to make them look bad. But by doing this, now it's a lot more people are going to hear about it. The Daily Caller wrote about it. All these other people are now talking about how Wall Street Journal put pressure on St. Jude to give back money that was going towards kids who had cancer. Like that's not good optics for the Wall Street Journal. So the more people that talk about this, the more people that spread it around, the better it is for us, and the better it's going to be for Ralph, because now more people even know about him, right? So, I think they probably miscalculated, but I guess time will tell. Being off YouTube and stuff is a big blow, and it could still, severely hurt, obviously, the amount of reach that he does have. But at least it's good to see that some people are at least talking about this and trying to help him out. And hopefully more people do it, like PewDiePie or something. But that's all I pretty much had to say. If you like my content, subscribe and share this video and share my other one that was put in limited state, because that's just fucking bullshit. And I made a bunch of other points in there that I just don't really feel like repeating in this video as well. But if you like my content, subscribe and have a good day. See ya.